Good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching this from. My name is Caleb. I'm the founder, the CEO of Groover Sounds Company. And today we are at Groover's Records.
Yes, sir.
This is our studios.
Yes, sir.
Doing this amazing work. Today I'm with some of the best musicians, drummers I've been able to work with, and it's been a privilege. So I want to do some. Maybe they introduce themselves. The gentleman on my far right, maybe he can introduce himself.
Thank you. Wagwan. Yeah, people. Hello, everyone. My name is Dedicus Nkoi. My stage name is Leg Electric. I'm from Congo. I'm a drummer. And thank you so much for the CEO, Caleb, Groover Record Studio. We thank you so much for the good work you always do for us. Thank you.
Congo DRC,
sir.
DRC.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody knows about Congo, right?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. It's given us some of the best musicians in the world, and here we have Dedicus.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Electric.
Thank you.
Good friend of mine. We met back then working with Madam Helen Tawali.
LM Tawali, my boss.
Respect. It's a Freezer team.
A Freezer band.
I'm sure you guys are going to be watching this and check. The D's around.
Yeah, my boss. Thank you. Much love.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for even being in this space.
Thank you.
We really honor your being here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And on my immediate right here is a friend I've worked with for so many years. Maybe you can start introducing yourself.
Hello, hi there, hi everyone. I'm David Mwando, professional drummer. We're glad we are in studio, Groover Studio, Groover's Records. Actually, thank you, CEO, Mr. Caleb. I've known you for many years. Thank you for the invite. Thank you for everything. Let's keep going. Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
I've known this guy for many years, and I can say a lot of things about David right now.
Nice.
Because as a bass player, he's a guy who really understands me.
Nice.
And understands what I really want as a bass player. I know I play with you guys, no bad intentions, but I've known this guy for many years. He's the guy who was within Safaricom Jazz Festival.
Yes, sure.
So you can know not even that. I started with him back then in KU in campus. Young people were discovering life. He's a scientist, I'm a scientist.
Sorry.
This guy is a biochem major. I'm a biotech dude, but here we are. It's life in music. We started our journey back then. And maybe to just remember some of the good moments we had in KU. There's a team we used to play with. We used to be in Christian Union. We used to be in The Journey, I Choose Life, those evangelistic teams, Wet and the rest. And we've had some good moments doing music and doing ministry also together back then. And that is where it all started. We also came up with a team that is doing amazing work.
Sure.
Amazing work. We have one of us who's released an album, Tabi and Chama. Beautiful people, beautiful songs, guys doing great music.
Tabi Swahili?
Tabi is a friend of ours. She used to sing in our band. We used to have a band called Next Level Lights.
Lights, man.
Yeah, nice. There's a friend of mine I follow who says, "Where's your Leo?" Big up to some of the patrons we had. Pastor Jeff, Ozima Center,
the brothers.
Yes, Pastor Nehemiah. Yeah. The foundation is rich.
Apostle Juma.
When you hear what you're doing, back then they used to call him Mutua.
Okay.
Because every covers I think most of covers are known as Mutua. Mutua Mutiko. So they used to call me Mutua. Actually, I'm not Mutua Mwambua. Mwando, David Mwando. Wambua.
Pastor Kim of Life Church, Kasarani. Good memories. And even others who are far away doing amazing work in ministry and work in the corporate world and everything. But here we are. I thank God for this opportunity.
Thank God. Yes, sir.
To be here. And I think one thing we need to talk about is this guy here right now.
Yes, sir.
David.
Yeah.
For a few years, this guy was somewhere working on his comeback, and I think one of the stages that we played with was Safaricom Jazz Festival. And even before we get to that, I think we need to talk about some of the influences that he's had in music, maybe locally, internationally. Some, just mention a few. And who were those people you were really watching and listening to come up with this kind of, he has his own technique.
Yes.
Anybody hears him play, that's Davey.
Nice one.
That's Davey. Yeah, so tell us, who locally, I'm sure there is someone you guys interact with here in Kenya who you may just need to come and watch it, go and watch and listen. Maybe tell us. Me as a bass player, I have a few. When it comes to me, I'll tell you.
Sure.
Sure.
See, every great person has always a person who has, they've come before you. And until I came to Nairobi, back there, countryside, you are the best. And until you come, you find some other people doing some other stuff. Yeah. You realize, no, actually,
not yet.
I need to learn. You need to learn every other day. Yeah. So when I came to Nairobi, actually, the first person I had seen live, play some stuff I couldn't figure out and stuff I had kept watching on DVDs was George Monte. I knew they were there is very good in bebop and swing. We need to have
somebody look for Montez kindly. We need to organize a thing for him.
Actually, that's the first guy I saw, using the orthodox method. I used to know the matched hand grip, his matched hand grip. Then I saw the guy, use the orthodox method.
Always do something if you feel like it. Please, if you don't need to do something, don't worry.
Let's finish the show. We're going to say thank you. We're gonna play some stuff,
if you start now, even him, you're gonna take the bass.
If I pick the bass,
I'm gonna take the bass. So
this show will take another turn.
Sure.
Tangent,
Sure.
So we had George Monte, I loved to watch him play when he used to come to the Music Institute in KU, when he used to do recitals there. And then now I watched him play in a number of places. I watched Sir Henry Denge.
Wow.
Yeah, Kitangoma man. Now Kitangoma.
I played with him some years back.
That time he used to play for Eric Wainaina.
Yes,
Eric Wainaina. And even he used to play with Aaron Rimbui.
Yes.
Yeah, so actually I used to watch him.
Look for Kitangoma, that guy. Look for him.
I think they usually play. They have a regular gig at Relos or something. Yeah.
Yes.
He's a very profound drummer.
Yeah.
Then I also watched another generation drama that came in. We had Kare, Matthew Mohati Kare,
okay. Yeah.
Matthew Matix Rabah,
the
founder of Drum Jam.
Mm-hmm.
And then now Joji
Matayo, Drum Jam.
Matayo. Then came the likes of Amani and other great drummers, who they were there before me. And I learned a lot from the local drummers. They are international. I won't say local, but they are from around. But I learned a lot from them. And I decided to go back to school, enroll. Because the DVDs I used to watch, because I have also the influence from international dramas, Steve Gadd.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. We have Vinny Kaluta, we have Jojo Meza, we have Hart Blakey.
Take your notes.
We have Billy Cobham, we have Dennis Chambers, we have John
Maestro.
Maxwell, the World Junior and Senior. We have many, you know, dramas who, like, today, if you take their DVDs, you can watch over and over and over and over. You
Learn
get
and
it.
relearn.
You have, you can relearn. Like, music is all about that. So, and I enrolled to a music school, you know, for me to get these foundation, the basics, because I realized that you can play like those big shots, big names, when you don't have actually the foundation, trap basics. Because actually talent without knowledge is limited. You're gonna stagnate.
It's all in the basics. Yeah.
So the basics, foundation is key.
Yeah. And so the young players you're listening, you can hear all these things, all the flashy things he does, but now for you to get it, I think you have to get your basics right. It's
You need to, you know, you need to work.
I believe one of the things that happens is if you learn a technique wrong, that you speed up the wrong thing.
Yes.
You understand? But if you learn it right, sometimes you even slow it down.
You're gonna
Understand?
get it.
That is, I've watched a few drum instructors saying these things. Take it to a slow tempo. Even bass players, it's the same thing. We're all in the rhythm section, so it's all the same.
Actually, it's you get to have that because once you have control, the speed follows. Because the first thing you want to get is the control. So that you can control either the chop, either the rudiment, either whatever pattern you're doing. After you are in total control, now the speed flows in.
Yeah. But do you know how boring it is to play slow?
Actually, when you play with people who have a good vibe and they want to go fast, and you just slow piano. Yeah,
but you see now when you're doing practice, that is your personal time. Don't lie to yourself at the practice space where you're practicing.
That's the key.
As a musician, you play with Najimaturi used to say, kuifanya self, do it self practice. That is the end thing. That is why you have to be very honest to yourself. If you skip anything, it's gonna be hard for you. And thank you so much. Thank you for us recognizing that anybody who is going to be great has to have people he watches, people he learns from, and they polish you. You understand? Some of the places and the teams you've played with, maybe to highlight. I remember you played with Peter.
Yes. Okay, I've played with a quite vast range of musician who plays different genres, from jazz to hip hop to reggae to Latin, all kinds of
Name everything. He's the first guy I heard him talk about merengue.
Mozambique and some some weird beats, they are Latin beats that if you incorporate them to other other beats, that
Kinds of music.
other kinds of music, they create a fusion that is so nice. And and very indigenous beats like the ones Jumba Tutu plays and the Swahili jazz, and the likes of Kina Kombo, Mzengala, the Mwanzele,
Which musician?
it's a
nice.
cooperation of Latin and Arabic.
Yes.
It sounds so nice. Once you get these things, you can get them into you if you haven't practiced the basics. And then now you develop your own sound. You sound different from other people, and you come up with your own sound once you have basics right.
But tell me something. There's always this argument in our industry that, and I believe it's also out there, that a lot of young players are playing. They come in, they want to show that they know everything.
Actually, during our time, it's still our time. But when we were growing up, in this industry, we used to actually respect the people who came before us. And these guys were hard on us. They told us the truth. If you didn't know what you're doing, you didn't have the tone, you didn't have, you didn't have that muscle memory. You were told like bluntly, go and, openly go and do this, work on this, stop this.
But today's generation, you'll not tell them anything. I think they know.
But today somebody picks up one riff, now he thinks he knows everything.
He knows everything.
So you get out of the riff, you get out to be creative, to do something else. They don't want that. They're in a comfort zone where they want them to be appreciated as they are, not as per what they should be doing. And that is what is bringing now, that gap between those musicians and the musicians that we've been.
Yeah, so I think it's important you listen, you watch, you look for people who can actually play, invest in sometimes good teachers.
Because if you're not listening to others or you're not listening to your elders, how can you learn? You can't learn.
Yeah.
So,
And music is a language.
yes,
One of the things I know is that you need to communicate. It's even like the way we're doing the podcast. If we're not communicating, then it's gonna be crazy for us. You understand? Nobody is speaking. It can't be a monologue. Blah 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 blah. You're just speaking. So that is what most of the players are doing nowadays. And I think just to go back and remember one of our unifying musicians. He's played even in my band, Groover's band.
well, nice.
Before, but then we got a chance to work with one gentleman. And he's going to hit my head for this, but thank you so much, Mr. Mwai, for really working so hard on us. And today's music, we cannot speak about David and Caleb without talking about Mwai and the truth. That is the guy who brought us to the platform to be Safaricom Jazz and other foundations. So Mr. Mwai, thank you. Salute
Seba. Yeah.
big up man. So yeah, the next time you're here, he's doing what he's doing.
That's nice.
Make a point of visiting us. Your keyboard is here.
Yeah. You're welcome, sir.
Your keyboard is here.
Keyboards are here. I don't want quite a number of them.
Quite a number of them. So thank you so much. I think we continue, but before we finish, Dedicus, you're releasing a piece very soon, and I believe it's something great that people need to know about.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Okay, so thank you for discussion, because actually I'm doing it here.
Yeah.
I'm doing it here at Groover's Record Studio, and it's something. It's an album.
Yes.
The album is coming with 14 songs.
Yeah.
And actually, officially, I'm just asked for permission to Sir David. If he might. Okay, I will just request for him to come to play for me, maybe 2 songs or 3 songs. Maybe I can learn from there, because I like the way he's playing. Yeah, so the album is coming. It's called Fast Child album.
Fast
Child album, because it's my first album in career, and that's why I nominate that name, Fast Child album. Yeah. But Tempo is one of the songs who's into, so it's coming soon. That's why we're working that on Groover's Record Studio. So just stay tuned. Something's coming. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dedicus. We're looking forward to working on your music.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Team as a label.
Yeah.
And great things are happening and great things are coming.
Sure, sir.
We're also working on producing his music and his album.
Nice.
Very soon. Big things are coming.
Thank you.
Yeah,
just stay tuned.
I think also you talk to your French, the Francophone musicians.
Okay.
Use this mic, I think.
Merci beaucoup. Yeah, ça c'est mieux.
Mm-hmm.
Merci beaucoup pour l'invitation, Monsieur Caleb, Mr. Caleb, le CEO et le fondateur de Groovers Record Studio. Je suis congolais, je suis ici au Kenya pour mes activités, mais je vis aussi au Kenya et partout au monde. Mon album, ça arrive bientôt et on va faire ça ici à Studio Groovers Record Studio. Attendez ça patiemment et je sais que tout le monde va aimer l'album parce qu'on est en train de travailler durement et je sais que tout le monde va savourer l'album. Merci beaucoup. Merci, monsieur Caleb. Merci, monsieur David.
Bienvenue.
Merci beaucoup. Now you can speak French, yeah?